just hit with ceremonial laws. There's something called a tabernacle, and it just gets so crazy when you start reading the Bible. So, how do you read the Bible? Well, first, I would always recommend that you familiarize yourself with the story of Jesus. There are 4 books in the Bible that tells the story of Jesus. It's known as the Gospels. It's Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Now, from those 4, 3 have very similar stories. They are known as the Synoptic Gospels, Matthew, Mark, and Luke. The 4th one is John, and they differ in ways they portray Jesus, because they were telling Jesus to different audience. Matthew was more concerned of telling the story of Jesus to other Jewish people. That's why he portrayed him as the Messiah. That's why in Matthew, there's a lot of Jesus's teaching. In Mark, he was portraying gospel to Roman Gentile people. That's why Mark is more seen as miraculous, because that's what the Roman people were concerned with, right? Like Zeus and all these other people. So in Mark, it's a much shorter gospel and a much punchier gospel, filled with the miracles of Jesus. Luke, on the other hand, was a doctor, and he portrayed Jesus' life more of an investigation. He wrote this letter to his friend in a chronological order so that his friend might know who this Jesus person is. John's gospel was portraying Jesus as divine. That's why in the very first verse of John it says, "In the beginning was the Word. The Word was with God, and the Word was God." So, where do you start reading the Bible? Out of the 3 synoptic gospels, perhaps pick one. If you like the teachings of Jesus, I would recommend Matthew. If you want to see the miraculous works of Jesus, I would recommend Mark. If you want the chronological order of Jesus' life, I would recommend Luke. And once you pick those 3, you read it then with the Gospel of John.